Hello and good evening. We are looking at some plasma that is in the center of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil, most notably at the theater. And before you say, Gina, honey, that's raindrops, excuse me, this plasma is literally behind the wires, the telephone wires. So it is impossible for this plasma, these plasma ships, these plasma orbs, these plasma beings to be on the lens when they are behind the wires in the sky. That's what I'm saying. So, we can zoom this picture up and you can see it for yourself. The plasma, it's not on the lens, it's an interdimensional plasma. We're going to look at that really fast, you all, if you're just tuning in, because, this is, it's pretty cool. It's really cool. Look at this. The plasma, if you look close, it's behind the wire. So that would tell me that this plasma is indeed in the airspace. Let me make sure I got it there. Is indeed in the airspace outside of the camera lens. Look at this. Look at this, you all. How can yes, come on now. We got real plasma. This really is a very good example of this plasma being in the dimension where it's at, because it is behind the telephone wires right here, you all. It's totally behind the telephone wires or the electrical wires. Look at this. There is no break in the wire at all. These beings, these ships, whatever you want to call them, they're behind it. So this is a close-up view. No break in the wire at all. So let me put this back to me, you all, because we're going to watch it. This is the Amazon rainforest is what it is. We're going to go to the Amazon rainforest. This Amazon theater is in the center, in the heart of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. That's what we're looking at. I'm going to come over here to this cell phone right here, you all. I am excited. I really am to see it like that. Hello there, you all. Yes, King of Ahuka Mundo and Apple Brooks and Bang Bang Mucka Bang. You all, isn't that cool? It's really cool. We're going to go right over there. And, of course, it's raining. But guess what? Explain the plasma being behind the electrical wire in the sky. Okay, that's what I want to say. We're going to watch it. We are going to watch it. And this is what I'm going to do. I am, because I can, I'm going to adjust the screen, push the play. You know what we're going to do? We're going to examine the top part so you all can see it. You're going to watch it. You're going to watch the plasma as it comes in this area. I think I've got this on fast. Yeah, you can see the time sticker, the time. I don't want to touch it. Did I make it stop? No, I don't want to make it stop. You all, look at this. Look at this plasma up here. It's behind the wire. That plasma is behind the wire up there, you all. Come on, this is interdimensional plasma. At its finest is what it is. At its finest. It's a perfect example of it. Is what it is. I love it. Can you all hear me? I better write on here. Can you hear me? Hear me? Because I know I'm not controversial with this plasma right now. I'm not. I just want to document this. Did I just see something green move on this building? Oh, they got balloons. You know, they're lighting off balloons. They're letting balloons go up in the air is what they're doing. Okay, yeah, that's wonderful. I'm glad you are. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Look up here. Look how cool this is, you all. It's behind the wire in the sky. You know what I think they did? They gathered around because the people were letting off white balloons and I think yellow balloons. In Brazil, yes, King of Ahuka Mundo, that's perfecto mundo. Yes, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it, you all. This is my 5th time on here tonight. It really is my 5th time on here tonight. Even if you look over here in the very corner, that looks like it's behind the bar. Oopsie, Gina, honey, don't be touching that. Yeah. So let's look at these. Because I'm going to see what they're going to do. That's what I want to see. That one up there behind the 2022, it's getting kind of dark, so I wonder what it's going to do. That's what I wonder. What is it going to do, you all? We're in the Amazon rainforest. We've taken a virtual tour in the Amazon rainforest of Brazil. It don't look like a forest, but it is. Isn't that really interesting how they have so many of these dome-like? What was that? I'm seeing things that come right through here, and here I am. But that's okay. This is, if I do it like, ooh, look over here to the left. That big orb right here. Look at it. It's doing something over there. That's okay. It can do it. It really can. Let me get this out of the way, you all. There's balloons that are going off also. There's balloons that are going up in the air, but I don't know if that's all balloons. I really don't. That's okay. I'm supposed to be focusing on the orb. See this orb behind here, you all? Yes, we can see it. Yeah. Well, I know it doesn't, but that's what the description said. This is the Amazon amphitheater in the heart of the Brazilian the Amazon rainforest in Brazil is what it is. Yeah, this is really cool. It is cool. Ooh, I love that color over there, that raindrop. Even though it looked like a raindrop, it's an orb. It's beautiful golden colors. It really is, you all. Yes, white plasma in the corner. That's right. You see how that filled up in that area? Look in that area. They just dropped right in is what they did. Dropped right in. I wonder if it's going to drop to the ground, you all. Yes, look at this, you all. Right in that area. Look at that white. That's really interesting. It really is. This other one is expanding. Look at all the balloons over there going up, you all. Isn't that pretty? Look at the balloons on the right side of the screen. Aren't they precious? This is not every day that you're going to see plasma and balloons going off at the same time. You will not see this any other day. This is going to be your one and only time you're going to see plasma and balloons going off in the air. Why? Because obviously I think it's a very special day for the people in Brazil. I really do. They got balloons going off. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, it is really nice. And it's nice to see. Yeah, this is, I like this close up like this is what I like. It is amazing. Your grandmother sang in this opera house when she was born in 1900. That is so wonderful. I think the balloons make a wonderful addition to this area. I think they do. They're so precious looking. Why not celebrate? We should still celebrate life. We really should. Whoa, did you see that one just totally disappeared over there? Right over here, it totally just disappeared. It didn't drop or nothing. It just zapped its way gone is what it did. Yeah, I'm not trying to get too excited. Am I being too noisy, you all? Oh, that one balloon's coming back down. Why is it, why is it coming down? Oh, it ran out of air, fell down to the ground. Yes, you all. This is really neat. Yeah, I've got this going fast. I want it to show when this these ships of plasma or whatever they are, the beings, they're going to get semi-solid right here. And yeah, this is where it's going to look really cool right here. Look over here by the other plasmas over here. They are behind the wire. If they were in front of the wire, you'd be able to see the orange on this, but there's no orange on it right there. It's behind it. Same way with this. It's now behind it. the energy, that plasma. Well, look at the beautiful balloons are there. Yes, that's okay. I like to. Yeah, this is exciting, you all. Look at that. Look how big that balloon looks. I hope it's a balloon. You think it's a balloon? If it's not a balloon, it's a spirit orb. How about that? A spirit orb. But I think maybe if it was a balloon, it ran out of air. Something made it fall out of air, you all, if you're just tuning in. These orbs, if you look at the wires, they're behind the wires in the sky is what they are. And right here in front of this opera house, there's this great big blue translucent orb with a dark rim on it is what's right there. It's covering that whole entire floor. See, this one just showed up too. See that? Ooh, you all, this is, I'm sorry. I'm just sitting there looking at this and I'm talking to myself because you all didn't get to see what I pointed at. I'm kind of embarrassed about it, you all. I really am. I am. Yes, they are alive and they are sentient beings. Yes, they are. And they're not showing in front of the wire. They're behind the wire up here at the top, right here. There is not a single break in this wire whatsoever. Right here, right here, right here, over here. Yeah, no. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And you may say, well, Gina, it just dropped. Yeah, but it's still behind the wire right there. Now see, this one right over here is kind of on the yellow part of the wire. Okay, it is, but this one, it isn't at all. Look at how big this blue orb is over here. It's translucent. It's almost semi-solid, but it's not. It really isn't. If we were to look below, you can see some plasma webs from below too, but I wanted to focus on the top of this building where the wires are is what I want to do. Yes, this is good. Orange plasma coming from the white plasma. Yeah, it really is. What happened? Did they cut our feed? Did they cut our feed, you all? What? Wonder why they did that. Let me see. Why did they do that? Do you see that? Let's wait for it to come back on, you all. Let's wait for it to come back on, because I wanna see it, because I think they did. There must have been something that was showing at that particular time stamp. Let's see, because I know down here it's black. Is it even moving? Well, I'm sure it's moving. How can we tell if it's moving? The time is not even on here anymore. They took the time off too, so we wouldn't even know. If I do it like this, I gotta push the button. I'm gonna push the button, you all. Okay, we just gotta wait. I hope it's still moving. Okay, it's still moving. It's still moving. Oh, I wanted to see when they came in. I really did want to see when they came in. See these plasmas? Look right here. They're behind. They're behind that part right there. This one is behind there because it's not showing up right there. And let me just see if I can get up here. This gigantic plasma at the top, it's behind the wire. It's a sentient being. Yes, so thank you. This is literally behind the wire up there at the top. So we can shrink it down, you all. Let me do this like this, because there had to have been something that was happening at that very moment that did that. There really had to have been. Yeah. What can you all see? They booted you from watching your Japan video? Mary, who is they that booted you? Yeah, who is they? William, honey, this is orbs. These are sentient orb-like plasma beings, interdimensional. Um, they're at the heart of the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. Look at that beautiful blue over here by that building. You all, can you see the beauty of that blue? Let me see if I can make this go up some right here. Okay, I'm not going to touch it no more. I'm not. Oh, that's how you found your lab just now. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow, that's, they don't do you right. They really don't. They don't do people right if they can't do it. If you can't see what you want to see. I think the people already let off all the balloons. It's like 7 o'clock at night, 7:49 at night. So it's not too late for them to be outside letting off balloons, you all. It's not. They're all right. They really are all right. This is going really fast. Yes. Hello there, Susan Donahue. So yeah, we got to watch these plasmas. See, look at this one right here. This right here is behind the building because none of the rest of it is showing down here. You see what I'm talking about? This plasma orb, the other half of its body is behind the building. Can you see that? The other half of its body is behind the building. It is. And can I move this screen? And you can see that these right here. What? Oh, something's moving around inside of there, you all. I think it's some kind of plasma stuff running around inside of there. I really do. See, this orb, this plasma is behind this white thing right there. It's behind it. You can see. What are you doing? Something's inside of there. Are they going to fall down? They could fall down, you all. It's like something wiggling around inside of there. That's going up. See, this one's going up. It's going up and then it's going down. Yeah. Let me try to get the whole screen in here. I'm so happy that I was able to find out that if I want to zoom up, I can do it with the half of the video before enlarging it with this screen, with this touch screen, which is great. Look right here. There's an opening inside of here. Can you see it? It's like there's a being inside of here. This is a ship. And there is a being inside of here. Can you see that opening right there? Let me see if I can stretch it. Don't close yourself back up. It really did. It had a hole inside of there. And it was looking out. Aww. Did you all see it? Well, now it looks like it's going to fall down. Let me try to shrink my screen some to get myself back in the situation that I need to be in. You all, this is cool. Okay, I got it. I don't know what it did. I really don't. You saw the hole, Amy WS. Yeah, it was there. It was looking out is what it was doing. A lot of these are translucent. They have not got the energy to be the semi-solid and or solid state. I don't know how long the plasma lasted. Isn't this neat how this area right here is like lit up, but it looks like it's slowly fading away is what's happening. The plasma did not stay around long at all, you all. It didn't. Yeah, the Merkaba, yes, we can call them a Merkaba. We can, because if that's how you know them, yeah. Let me see if I can do this. This is behind, well, it's fading away, but it's behind the wire. Uh-oh, where are you going? Something's happening to that one. I think it's dematerial. See, this is what it looks like, the whole part of it. I want to make sure, let me look down here. I want to make sure the orbs, or whatever you want to call them, don't go. Okay, see, we don't got much longer of them. We don't got much longer of them at all before they go away. So we want to get them as much as we can. So this won't be too long of a video, but they don't got much of a lifespan left. That is so neat. Look how that looks like that. It's like a double one of those is what it is. It's so fascinating, you know, and if you think about it, they come out at night. Well, that's when the high efficiency plasma lights come off. And if you've got rain, then you've got all those electrons and stuff in the air. It's the air. Let's talk about this in Brazil. In Brazil, hey, they had a lot of lightning strikes in Brazil. Remember all those lightning strikes that were going all over the country and stuff? It's the whole area is heated up, spiked with energy, the whole entire area, which excites these. It really does. It excites them. I'm trying to see what this one's doing over here in the corner too. I'm not sure what it wants to do, but if you look up here, you all, this is behind the wire. It's behind it. You can even take a screenshot. If I can stretch it, you see it's behind the wire. That plasma is behind the wire. There is no break in this at all. This is totally solid wire, and behind it is this interdimensional thing. Let me shrink it down, because we're trying to still watch what little remains of this live webcam. Let me do this. We can do it like this, you all. So people, you know, if you got a small cell phone, you want to be able to zoom up so you can see this better. Can I make it go up a little? I can make it. Gina, honey, you just quit touching it. Okay, we can, you all. It doesn't want to go over there. I'm just going to leave it just like that, what I'm going to do. Mucka Bang, did you just send me a page on my beeper? You need to pay a phone and a quarter. That's so funny. America is rich in vortexes as well. That's right. Oh, do you see that flash of lightning? Must have been one of those lightning strikes, you all. It really must have been. Yeah. I'm wondering how long they're going to be around here. They're going to get ready to disappear, you all. These will. You're wondering if you can see these with your phone here at home. Well, you might be able to, Daryl. If you look at that white right there behind that wire. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's probably trying to turn into a ship. It's almost, this is a solid state. What's that white thing right there? This is solid. There's no semi-solid at all. This is totally solid now. What's it doing? You think it's a being? It could be. Yeah. This is really... Oh, it's transforming itself. Restructuring. That's really neat. Almost looked like a foot. A white foot. But you know it's not. It could be, yeah. I think it's going to go away. The other ones, see, you've been watching these right here too. They're wiggling around. See, there's something inside of this. Look how they're just wiggling. There's like a big old wrinkle that goes back and forth. And I don't mean any disrespect to them. I don't. We just want to look at them and study them. Oh, there you go. You got some more of you. See, this is still behind the wire, you all. This is still. It's still behind the wire. Okay, this plasma, this Merkaba, whatever you want to call it, it's still behind the wire. Totally behind it. It's not on the lens at all. Okay, so it's there. It's there. So this is good documentation for this right here. Up close and personal. It really is. Yes, that's right. It doesn't stay around too long. You can see faces. I bet you can see faces What's happening right here? You got some white nodules. Not sure what they're doing. I really am not. I think they're all going to dematerialize and go away. They're starting to do it. They're going to disappear. Yes, they are. This one over here on the side has already disappeared. And this one will follow. And see, this one is totally disappearing. It's going back into its dimension. Ooh. I'm sorry, it doesn't have enough energy to stay solid. It doesn't, or semi-solid. And I think that's why it might look like a raindrop. Okay. And it's probably just going to drop down. But you can't dismiss them all because this one's totally gone. Totally gone right here. This one's the next to go. Look at that. We can watch it go down. There's something right there. You see that thing that keeps showing up? I wonder if it's a light on top of the building or something. I'm not quite sure. Color is language, yes. It's beautiful. We just want to wait till this great big plasma thing goes. It's the last one to retreat. It's like it's still trying to hang on. If I can shrink it down a little more. It really is. It's like it's still trying to hang on. It's the last one. Right there. Let me look at that. Is that a face inside of there, you all? Or is that on the building right there? Wonder if that's on the building. It could be on the building since we have some white right here also. It probably is. Let me shrink it back down. I just wanted to look at it. I really did, because I don't know how long it's going to stay up there on that building like that. It's got a lot of energy. It's going to be gone in a minute. You gotta make it go faster. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just going to twirl around. Okay, so it's split in two is what it's done. Let's look at it. It's totally split in two. It's going bye-bye. I think it had one layered on it. It probably did. Yeah. That's all right. Let's check it out. It's slowly fading away is what it's doing. Slowly. I think they are getting some lightning there. So those probably are real lightning strikes that are happening. They don't got no umbrella. They're running outside. Okay, those are completely gone, you all. That was really exciting. It really was. I wonder what's over here. Let's look at the building. This looks pretty, doesn't it? Just looking at those ships. I'm thinking, are those ships in the sky? This is the Amazon rainforest. In the heart of the Amazonian rainforest in Brazil. Look at all of the antennas on top of these buildings, you all. Look at all of these antennas on top of these buildings. Great receptors. Look at them. So I'm sure if I can shrink it down, I will. That's what it looks like just right there. And you can find that on this webcam taxi. You really can. Let me put this back to me. I'm going to put it back to me. I think it's on me right now. I really do. It is on me. Okay, so yeah, that's really interesting because we have this plasma. If you're just tuning in, it's this plasma in the Brazil. And this plasma right here, if you look at it, let me put you right here. This plasma is behind the orbs. You wouldn't call them orbs, you can call them Merkaba. It's behind the electrical wires, okay? Totally behind it. It's not in front of it. And these right here, these are totally behind it. They're not in front of it. See, this is, it's behind it. It's not in front of it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I am going to go because it is late. It's 11 o'clock at night. It's quarter after 11:18 p.m. you all. We got to start going to bed earlier. Okay, if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast, well, it's what, 7 something for you, or 8 something, or maybe 9 something, yeah. Or somewhere else in the world. That's fine, you all. I'm going to go, but thank you all so much for tuning in on here. I've not been to this place before, but it was really interesting to see the plasma that showed up. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you, moderators, for everything that you do. And thank you all for coming on here so late. Have a wonderful evening.